On the trail radio here, showing you the Baofeng UV5 series. It goes for the Baofeng UV5G, UV5R, or any other model of Baofeng, such as the BFR3 or any other model that comes in the same code as any of the other models. What we're looking at today is menu option number 18, which is your SCREV, otherwise known as your scanning operation. So whenever you look at it, you're going to see a couple of things. You're going to see the top line that says your scanning operation, and the bottom, which is your type of scanning operation. Now, the Baofengs come with 3 different types of scanning operations. The first type of scanning operation is actually the TO, the timeout. And what that means is no matter how often that I actually pick up the signal, it will sit there, it'll listen for a predetermined amount of time, and it will actually stop scanning and listen to it. For example, it'll actually go like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start scanning. And as you see, it picked up on here right now. Even though I let go, it was still actively scanning and still listening to it. But it did stop and try to listen to it for a little bit. The reason that it does that is so that it can try to listen in for multiple seconds while it's receiving more information. I kind of like to call that the timeout. Sits there, listens for 5 seconds, and then it'll continue on with its day. That's best if you're sitting there scanning and you don't particularly hear anything interesting, that you just want to keep scanning and keep listening in for people using different repeaters or even frequencies. Now, the second option for your scanning mode is CO, or carry operation. Now, what carry operation does is make it to where no matter how long you're transmitting, if you're picking up a frequency while it's transmitting, it will not resume scanning. In other practical terms, if it hears a frequency, it'll sit on it until it doesn't hear it anymore. To kind of show it off, even whenever it picks up a frequency, until it is actually done listening to the frequency, it will continue to listen on no matter how long it sits there. And the third and last scanning feature is SE, the step. So what basically that means is that whenever it does pick up a frequency while scanning, it will completely stop in that frequency and it will no longer scan. In other words, it'll stop scanning all by itself so that you sit there and you listen to the frequency that has the traffic that you picked up. If you're scanning frequencies and you're trying to find other people talking, my personal favorite is TO, so that you can hear them and then continue on with your day. Unless you want to talk to them, then just press exit.